Hey guys, Steve Amford here, Lions Karate, Spring Break class number 4. If you missed class 1 on Monday, we did hand techniques and your forms. If you missed class on Tuesday, we did stepping kicks and shuffle combinations. Yesterday, class 3, we did weapons, all of your weapons. And today we're going to work on all your kicks and your walkthroughs. Remember, we're working on a little bit of things every day to keep them sharp, precise, crisp, so that when we're done with spring break, we can get back and we didn't forget anything. One of the things I hate to do is reteach. We teach, you learn, you practice. We teach more, you practice, when I have to go back and reteach because students didn't practice, I think that I may have wasted my time originally teaching them, where I could have helped somebody that was going to practice and going to want to improve, where if I go teach Timmy how to do the first 4 steps of Kicho 1 and he doesn't practice, and then I have to go teach him the same 4 steps of Kicho 1 next class, why don't I go spend time with Susie to teach her how to do something properly, and she'll practice and want to do better. So hope you understand that I don't like reteaching. All right, what we're going to work on today are all of our kicks and our walkthroughs. We've been working 5 to 20 minutes. High ranks, especially you deputy black belts, if you want to practice for your black belt test, this one might take a little longer, because I would like for you to do 10 of each kick on each leg, where other ranks I'd say 5 on each is good, just like we did hand techniques, total of 10, so 5 and 5. But high ranks, if you want to practice for that black belt test, do 10 and 10. It's going to be hard. It's going to take some time. You will be sweating afterwards. So here we go. White belt kicks. White belt kicks. We're going to do high rising kick. We're just going to go over the kicks. You can do them on your own. Look back here if you need some help. But high rising kick, straight up, straight down. Then front snap kick, up, out, back, down. Inside crescent kick if you need a hand out for a target. Or you can do it with your hand in. Pros and cons with that. Then outside crescent kick, if that one swung in, then we're going to swing out. And then roundhouse kick. Remember to pivot. I think you guys can see this foot. A lot of white belts kind of stay here and see how that didn't twist. You want this supporting foot to twist as you kick. So roundhouse kick. Boom. All right. White belts, do 5 of each of those, then you're done. Then what do we have? Yellow belts and up. Yellow belts and up have front leg roundhouse and then jumping front kick. Yellow belts, that's it. Do the other stuff with those, 5 on each. Orange belts. Orange belts, we have front leg side kick, up, out, back, and down. And then also rear leg. When you do a rear leg, don't throw it here. You guys can't see. My foot didn't rotate. A lot of new orange belts just kind of, and they can kind of push it out. But we want to make sure that foot faces the back, so you get that rotation. Getting your hip all the way rotated to stomp out. So orange belts, that's it. Green belts, then we have our front leg hook kick, boom. And our front leg double roundhouse, 1 and 2. Make sure it's 2 different heights. And then purple belts, we start to spin. So we got backspin crescent. Remember, toes towards the ceiling. You got to get your hips and shoulders around. Purple belts also backspin hook. And backspin side kick. Remember, if you overspin on the backspin side kick, it turns it into a great backspin hook kick. We don't want that. So don't spin too much. Make sure it goes out and back. Blue belts, then we start with our tornadoes. So we got tornado crescent. Remember, toes towards the ceiling. And then my least favorite of all, I'm working on this one, but tornado round. Got to turn that hip over. My advice to all you kids out there, just don't get old. And when I was 11 and 12 years old, I could do the full splits. I was kicking people in the head. It was okay. It was good. And then I got a little older, and I was like, I'm still kicking them in the chest. I'm still happy. And then I got even older, and I was like, midsection, ribs, that's good. And I really want to go back to kicking people in the head, because Bill Wallace always says kicking people in the head's a lot of fun. Black belts out there, you have jump spin kicks. Then we have all of our straight up jump kicks. We have our double kicks. Second degree black belts, we have our 360 kicks. So just because we're a black belt doesn't mean you don't have to practice that stuff. Make sure to do that at home as well. And then after you're done with your kicks, we're moving on to walkthroughs. White belt walkthroughs, starting from June B, you do low block reverse punch. Low block reverse punch. You will also do low block double punch. Low block double punch. White belts, you're going to do that up and down the floor, maybe 10 of each, and be done. Yellow belts, outside knife chop reverse punch. Outside knife chop reverse punch. Back stance, outside knife chop double punch. Back stance, outside knife chop double punch. Orange belts and up. Front stance, low block, outside block, reverse punch. Low block, outside block, reverse punch. Notice the chamber block. Parents, if you want to watch, you're going to see a lot of this. Or you're going to see this. Make sure it's chamber block, punch. Then back stance with double punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was our orange belt walkthrough. Then our green belt, low block, high block, center punch, high punch. Low, high, center, high. Back stance, low, high, center, high. Chamber each one. Low, high, center, high. Purple belts and up. And remember, you're doing 5 to 10 of each of these in your living room or outside. Low X block, high X block, high, middle, low punch. Remember, low punch goes to the groin. Low block goes over the knee. Low punch goes to the center. Low, high, middle, low. Oh, then back stance. Low, high, middle, low. Low, high, middle, low. Then we're moving on to our blue belt technique. Blue belt technique, horse stance, double low block, double outside block, high X block, double rear elbow. Double low, double outside, high X block, double rear elbow. Then for our brown belt, step 18 in the brown belt form, starts from fighting stance, rear leg side kick, back stance, middle knife. When you throw your kick, your hands come to your belt, to your sides. Rear leg side kick, back stance, middle knife. Have some control, have that re-chamber. Sometimes I exaggerate the re-chamber just to show that I have control. I have control of that. You'll see a lot of students, they'll go, timber, bam. And it ends in a sloppy stance, so make sure to get that re-chamber in. We're on red belt, so front snap kick, back stance, low knife, stance change, upward elbow, downward back fist, tiger mouth. Front snap kick, back stance, low knife, stance change, upward elbow, downward back fist, tiger mouth. And then red tip, starts from fighting stance, front snap kick, front stance, double eye punch, horse stance punch, back stance, middle knife. Remember that horse stance punch comes from that front stance, chamber's almost like Paul 4, so that you get a rotation back and a rotation out into a horse stance, and then you get that. Front snap kick, front stance, double eye punch, horse stance punch, back stance, middle knife. Front snap kick, front stance, double eye punch, horse stance punch, back stance, middle knife. So this one might take a little longer, especially for high ranks that are doing more kicks, and they have more walkthroughs to do. So let's make sure you get all this done, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.